A common misconception about audit is that we just do financial statement audit, which is completely not true. We service and we support and we audit every function across the organization.
What we're primarily doing is helping to improve the business by identifying risks and assessing those controls to mitigate the risk.
We go out and make sure that we have controls in place to make sure that State Farm is in compliance with state and regulatory requirements.
We really leverage all the technology across the enterprise. There's really no system in the organization that we don't have some insight into, some testing over, and leverage in our day-to-day work.
We investigate brand and reputation risk. I love the fact that we are mitigating risk for our leaders and for the organization, and that directly impacts our policyholders. So that's exciting, and we get to do that every single day.
We uniquely report directly to the board of directors. That gives us a lot of influence and support in the way that we are able to execute our work. Specifically, I report directly to the CEO, which gives us direct line of sight into what the strategic goals are for the organization. We can have direct and real-time conversations about things that are emerging, and we are constantly having conversations with one another about where we should focus our audit attention.
To really be successful in internal audit, you have to want to learn. You have to be curious.
You have to be very fluid and flexible to be able to be an internal auditor and also have very good communication skills.
You have to really want to understand how things work. That's a huge portion of the job. Sometimes you don't maybe get all the information that you do need. You have to be able to continue to probe and ask the right questions to get the information so you can ultimately help the business areas so they can be successful in their operation.
Internal audit has the hybrid model. Our hybrid model requires that our employees come in once a quarter. It creates an environment where work is not work, it's just part of your life, and it's a great thing.
I just love the diversity of thought, the diversity of experiences that we get from our teams all across the country.
The talent that we're able to attract and bring in and the skill sets and experiences that they're able to get is really valuable.
I believe that audit should be a destination department. Anyone who has an interest in learning more about the organization should be intrigued by the work that we do.
I would encourage anyone to join internal audit if they want to get a very broad view of an organization. Not all business areas have that. It's a very unique view.